Fit out, not in. I was just reading a book. It's a well-known book written by Dale Carnegie, known as How to Win Friends and Influence People. This would be my second time reading it. I'm a big believer in reading things over multiple times. But I was reading the book, and there was a concept of authenticity that came up, and it made me think. It made me think about how in this world, everyone is so focused on being like everybody else. Everyone is so focused on fitting in, being liked. And that ultimately comes down to a matter of self-value and self-worth. But I feel like people don't talk enough about what it really feels like to desire to fit in. Everyone just tells you, just be yourself, just be yourself, just be yourself. Like how many times can we hear the same jargon before it becomes okay, can I hear something different now? And I was thinking about that, and I thought about that for a little bit, and I was like, you know what? I have some stuff to say about that. I'm gonna jump in front of this camera, see what I have to say. And I remember, it's gonna tie in, the other day, if anyone that's listening follows basketball, recently a very pivotal franchise player by the name of Luka Doncic got traded from the Dallas Mavericks to the LA Lakers, Los Angeles Lakers. And obviously this was like in the world of basketball, this is like a groundbreaking, never seen before trade. Young superstar, no reason to trade him, right? But on the Los Angeles Lakers, there is a very well-known player, well regarded as one of the greatest of all time, LeBron James. And something people kept talking about, raving about at the time was a conversation supposedly held between LeBron and this new upcoming superstar, Luka, where LeBron essentially tells Luka, don't try to fit in, don't try to get in where you fit in, fit the F out, is what he told Luka. And following that game, Luka had a great performance, more like his usual self, because he was, I wouldn't say struggling, but he was adjusting. And he's still adjusting. He's going to continue to adjust. But the fact of the matter is that it was that statement that stuck out to me. Fit the F out. What did LeBron mean by that? People who value you for yourself and your worth and what you can bring to the table will never tell you to fit out. Someone who, my bad, I said that wrong. Someone who values what you can bring to the table will always tell you to be yourself. Most of the time, if we feel a desire, a need, other than maybe insecurity, to fit in, it's because sometimes when we didn't fit in, or when we, in this case, for the fit out, we would get slack for it. There would be cases where people would be like, oh, why are you like this? Why are you like that? Why are you so weird? Why are you so different? Why aren't you more like this? Why aren't you more like that? And that affects people. That sticks with you. And you start to feel like you can't be yourself. But that brings up a further question. Should you hang around people that don't know your worth, that don't understand your value, that want you to fit in, get in where you fit in? In most cases, in some cases, that might work for you. In some cases, let's say you work in a company, you work for someone, you're a part of a system, you're a cog in a bigger machine. It's hard to desire to fit out because you have to play your part. You can't be bigger than the operation itself. No one part is greater than the machine or any other part either. So it would be counterintuitive to have a system with parts that didn't matter, right? And to tie that back in before I go on a tangent, make sure that you put yourself in positions where you matter, where you can't be replaced, where you can be yourself and fit out because the people need you. And even more so than needing you, they want you for you. They want you to be around. And that further encourages you to want to be yourself. It's a positive feedback loop. Try to avoid negative feedback loops. By creating this positive feedback loop, you're going to be even more yourself. You're going to portray even more characteristics that are going to elevate yourself and help you become a greater version of yourself. Be around people that want you to fit out. Be around people that care for your skill set and your capabilities. Not everyone is going to agree with what you have going on. Not everyone's going to be rooting for you either. But that's a part of the journey. That's a part of your journey. As LeBron said, fit the F out. Thank you. Ugh.